and remain standing until the procession takes their seat. Request everyone to please switch off your mobile phones.
તો આમ આગળ છેડાઈ જાય.
वेदमनोज्याचार्यो वन्दे वासिनमनोशास्त्रे सत्यं वद धर्मं चरा स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः आचार्याय प्रियं धनमाहृत्य प्रजातन्तुं मा व्यवच्छेत्सिः सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यम् धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यम् कुशलान्न प्रमदितव्यम् भोक्त्येन प्रमदितव्यम् स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यम् देवपितृकार्याभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यम् मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव यान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि यान्यस्माकं सुचरितानि तानि त्वयोपास्यानि गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विशदे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
I request everybody to please settle down, take your seats. Everybody please settle down. Namaste and a very good evening to everyone. Our pranams to Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji, founder of the Art of Living and lifetime president of Sri Sri University. A very warm welcome to the esteemed chief guest of the occasion, Shri Atanu Sabyasachi Nayak Ji, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha. Guest of honor, Mr. Joe Linen, former Minister of Environment and Member of European Parliament. Esteemed guest, Honorable Shri Justice Ajit Singh, Lokayukta Odisha. Professor Mrs. Rajita Kulkarni, Honorable President, Sri Sri University. Professor B.R. Sharma, Honorable Vice Chancellor. Professor Deepa Vinay, Executive Registrar. A warm welcome to the members of the Board of Governor, Advisory Council and Academic Council of Sri Sri University, other guests and dignitaries, and everyone here in person and watching the live webcast across the globe. On behalf of Sri Sri University, I, Architect Rupal Shah, faculty member with the Department of Architecture, and along with me Sri Jayesh Daulatjada ji, Director Admissions, extend a very, very warm welcome to everyone present here as we celebrate the 10th convocation ceremony of Sri Sri University, celebrating the class of 2023. May I now request Professor Deepa Vinay, Executive Registrar, to begin the formal proceedings of the occasion.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Thank you. Good evening, one and all. I request Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji to please declare the 10th convocation open.
I declare the 10th convocation open.
Thank you, Gurudev. As we begin the convocation, we seek the blessings of Almighty by lighting the ceremonial lamp, accompanied by a rendition of Saraswati Vandana by our performing arts students under the guidance of Guru Ratikant Mohapatra ji, Dean of Faculty Arts, Communication and Indic Studies. We request Gurudev and all the dignitaries on stage to please join in for lighting the lamp.
The best of the East and the West of the world, Sri Sri University is founded on the principles of value education, successfully harmonizing academic excellence with holistic development, all deeply rooted in human values and spirituality. The journey of building a university is multi-generational and a multi-decade endeavor. And in just 10 short years, Sri Sri University has achieved numerous significant milestones. Sri Sri University is in its 12th academic year, offering over 45 programs and has been listed among the top-ranked institutions by various national and international bodies. It has been placed in the top 200 global universities as per the Times Higher Education Impact Rankings. From 2 trees to 150,000 trees on campus, it is an award-winning green campus, first in Odisha and 7th in India. A dynamic community of students, faculty, and team members actively contribute to the university's advancement and growth.
Our research endeavors are dedicated to finding solutions to the global challenges faced by the humanity with a vision to make the world a better place. SSU's incubation ecosystem has nurtured 130 startups, fostering innovation and entrepreneurship. A remarkable journey marked by unwavering dedication and pursuit of excellence has led to the prestigious NAAC A grade awarded to Sri Sri University in our very first assessment cycle this year. Our Sri Sri College of Ayurvedic Science and Research Hospital has rapidly emerged as a leader in its field, securing the distinction of being the first NABH accredited Ayurvedic hospital in the entire Odisha. Its Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine and Surgery program is one of the most sought after BAMS programs in the entire Eastern India.
Once again, we heartily welcome you to yet another significant milestone of Sri Sri University journey, the 10th convocation ceremony celebrating the class of 2023. I request Professor B.R. Sharma, Honorable Vice Chancellor, to deliver the welcome address, please.
Good evening, Namaskar. My pranams to Pujya Gurudev, the chief guest, Shri Atanu Satya Sachi Naik Ji, the Honorable Minister, Higher Education, Food Supplies, Consumer Welfare Corporation, Government of Odisha. Guest of Honor, Mr. Joe Linen, former Member of European Parliament. Guest of Honor, Shri Justice Ajit Singh Ji, Honorable Lokayukt, Government of Odisha. Shrimati Bhanu Simranan Bhanu Didi, Chairperson, Women's Welfare and Child Care Program. Professor Mrs. Rajita Kulkarni, President Sri Sri University, esteemed members of Board of Governors, Academic Council members, Advisory Board members, Professor Anil Sharma, Dean Academics, Swami Satya Chaitanya Ji, Director Operation, Dr. Deepa Vinay, our Executive Registrar, esteemed Deans, Directors, teaching and non-teaching staff members, parents, distinguished guests, Art of Living family members, media friends, and my dear graduating students. I extend a hearty welcome to each one of you to this momentous occasion of 10th convocation ceremony of Sri Sri University. We are honored and privileged to have the auspicious presence of Pujya Gurudev, the founder and the lifetime president of Sri Sri University. I also extend a warm welcome to esteemed guests, Shri Vaidya Devendra Trigunaji, the Padma Bhushan awardee, Shri Sudarshan Patnaik Ji, Padma Shri awardee, who are the stalwart of their own field. We are awarding honorary doctorate, honoris causa, for their contribution today. My heartiest congratulations to all students of the class 2023 who are graduating today, including PhD scholars, postgraduate, undergraduate students, and gold medalists. My dear students, today we come together not only to recognize your accomplishments but also to reflect on the transformation you have undergone during your time at Sri Sri University. As we proceed with the convocation ceremony today, let us remember that this is not the end, but the beginning of the new chapter. And I am sure with the tools of sadhana, seva, and satsang, which our graduates have practiced here in the Sri Sri University, have not only equipped them with to excel in their academics, but also helped them in imbibing human values in the broadest sense. And they are fully aware of their responsibilities towards the society, the nation, and the humanity at large. Once again, I welcome you all to this joyous occasion and hope that you enjoy this celebration of academic excellence. Let us come together to applaud the achievement of our graduates and wish them a very best for their future endeavors. Thank you very much, and Jai Jagannath.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Honorable President, Professor Rajita Kulkarni, and Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor B.R. Sharma, to felicitate our founder and lifetime president, Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji. May I now request Honorable President Professor Rajita Kulkarni to felicitate the Chief Guest Sri Atanu Sabyasachi Nayak Ji, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha. A big round of applause and to welcome our Chief Guest. Thank you. May I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor B.R. Sharma to felicitate our guest of honor, Mr. Joe Leinen, former Minister of Environment and Member of European Parliament. May I request Honorable Vice Chancellor to felicitate our esteemed guest, Honorable Shri Justice Ajit Singh, Lokayukta of Odisha. May I now request Gurudev and all the dignitaries present on the stage to please come forward for the release of the brochure of the 10th convocation ceremony of Sri Sri University.
Thank you everyone. I now request Professor B.R. Sharma, Honorable Vice Chancellor, to present the report on the activities of the University for the academic year 2022-23.
Thank you, Rupal. Namaskar once again. I am delighted to present the annual report of the academic year 2022-23. The full report is available in the brochure. I am hereby sharing the key highlights, accomplishments, milestones, and development at Sri Sri University. Academic year 22-23 marks the completion of 10 years of inception of Sri Sri University. It was also the first year since we emerged out of the shadows of COVID disruptions and returned completely to the physical mode. With the blessings of Puja Gurudev and visionary leadership of Professor Mrs. Rajita Kulkarni ji, the President Sri Sri University, we continued on our pathway to achieve excellence in education and research and made efforts to enhance the societal impact on our work. We created many new benchmarks in various areas, reflecting our commitment to value-based holistic development of students. Sri Sri University, accredited by NAAC and conferred with the A grade with CGPA of 3.25, affirming our dedication towards the class education. The government of Odisha has included the BSc and MSc osteopathy programs under the State Council for Allied Medical Sciences functioning under DMET, Odisha. This is the breakthrough achievement of Sri Sri University in the field of medical science. I think some of you are knowing that it was brought to Asia first time by Gurudev, and for the last 4 years we were struggling to get this recognition, and we congratulate the government of Odisha for pioneering this program. Gurudev, we are so humbled to bring this osteopathy under the mainstream, which has always been your intent since inception of the program. Sri Sri College of Ayurvedic Science and Research Hospital, accredited by NAB, NABH, and is the first hospital in Odisha to receive NABH accreditation among all government and private Ayurvedic teaching hospitals, a short span of 3 years. And you might be knowing that 2 years were in the COVID period. In spite of that, we could get this. The BSc Honors Agriculture is accredited by ICAR, which would increase the global acceptability of our graduates. In outcome-based education ranking, we ranked 3rd across India, positioned in A3 band of Institution of Academic Excellence. Sri Sri University takes pride in creating a path-breaking benchmarks in the field of innovation. SSU Innovation Foundation, the incubation center of Sri Sri University, is a recognized incubator of Startup Odisha and business incubator of MSME, Government of India. Recently, it is also recognized as an Inclusive Technology Business Incubator of the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Shri Shri University received 4-star rating, highest in Odisha, by the institution's Innovation Council IIC, an initiative of Ministry of Education, Government of India. The 4-star rating is very tough to get and puts on the league of universities which are much older than us. Our incubation center is ranked under the bracket of 51 to 100 under NIRF Innovation Ranking 2023 among the private universities. This makes us at par with some of the IITs, in terms of innovation and startups. It has incubated more than 132 startups till date, contributing around more than 10% of the total number of startups in Odisha. Our incubated startups have supported more than 18,000 farmers, created around 3,000 jobs, served 2.5 million customers with the cumulative revenue of more than 50 crores. We are awarded Best Performing Incubator in Odisha during Make in Odisha Conclave 2022. I am pleased to share that our prudent environmental commitment and initiatives have been acknowledged by the eminent national and international organizations. Shri Shri University is ranked as one of the top 200 global universities for SDG 2 Zero Hunger by the Impact Ranking 2023. Also, we are ranked 6th in India and in overall ranking. Shri Shri University is ranked 1st in Odisha for the 3rd consecutive years, 7th in India, and 250th in the world by UI Green Metric World University Ranking. Shri Shri University is positioned in the Diamond Band under the Sustainable Institution of India Green Ranking 2023. As a part of our Green Campus endeavors, we have created a policy for low emission and set up EV charging station to promote e-vehicles on campus. As a step towards nation building, Shri Shri University collaborated across various verticals of the historic G20 India presidency like Y20, W20, G20 Empower, and Science 20 and Startup 20. An array of MOUs were signed, workshops, conferences, and other programs were organized under the aegis of G20. Our Honorable President, Professor Mrs. Rajita Kulkarni, was a member of the committee which drafted the communique, and that same was included in the final announcement which was made by the Honorable Prime Minister during the G20 summit. Aligned with the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative, Shri Shri University has partnered with the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India, to implement Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana 4.0. This initiative is also in line with the mandate of National Education Policy, which has emphasized on vocational skill training imparted by higher education institutions. I am pleased to share that the research ecosystem has strengthened during the year, and our faculty members published 104 research papers in Scopus, NAS, and NASCAR and other peer-reviewed journals, 45 books and book chapters, 30 patents, out of which 12 were granted. The currently 259 research scholars are pursuing PhD under various streams. our placement statistics are equally promising. It is a matter of great achievement for us that 17 out of 111 unicorns in India are actively hiring our students. Academic year 2022-23 also witnessed 91 conferences, faculty development programs, workshops, webinars, exhibitions, including International Conference on Climate Change Education in collaboration with City University, New York, and US Consulate, Hyderabad. 43rd Annual Conference of Indian Association of Biomedical Scientists, which was held for the first time in Odisha since 43 years. The Kathak Tarang, which was a unique confluence of art and academia, where more than 40 researchers contributed to viable academic discussions and artistic performances. Organized India's first soil judging contest to train young students about soil profiling. On the occasion of International Day of Yoga, we organized an unprecedented 145 minutes live telecast yoga protocol with one of the leading oldest TV channels of Odisha. We initiated 71 national and international collaborations by signing MOUs with eminent institutions including Washington State University, PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Electronic Sector Skill Council of India, D.Y. Patil Center for Management, Pune, Indian Navy, and these are the to name few. Our team members received 52 awards and recognitions. This in the beginning I have said that the detailed information is available in the brochure. The year also marked the launch of various important verticals, including Scholarship Support Division, which raised more than rupees 55 lakhs from various state, central and corporate and individual scholarships benefiting more than 180 students. 7 centers of excellence were launched in diverse areas of ethics, leadership, Indian knowledge system, entrepreneurship, innovation, family business, business analytics, and financial studies, green energy, and digital humanism. I am also delighted to share a few notable achievements of our students who participated in various state and national level competitions. Our students won 10 trophies, 3 gold medals, 2 silver medals, and 5 bronze medals. To highlight our first BA Tech students, Mr. Rudra Narayan Behra won national championship in Taekwondo. And Miss Bagdevi, student of BR, won the Telugu Indian Idol competition. In total, 139 events, programs were organized under 48 clubs which are driven by our students. All of these achievements would continue to grow further and would push all frontiers to make Sri Sri University a world-class institution for higher education. We have curbed a very holistic, healthy, and enriching system of imparting education which ensures intellectual, emotional, and spiritual well-being of our students. The value for life is embedded in our DNA, which is reflected in our rich biodiversity on campus, which will remain home for all the graduating students. With these words, once again, I welcome you all. Thank you very, very much, and Vande Utkal Journey.
Thank you, sir, for taking us through Sri Sri University's journey this year. I request Honorable President of Sri Sri University, Professor Rajita Kulkarni, to please address the gathering.
Hello. Jai Gurudev. Namaste. Puja Gurudev. Pranam. And on behalf of the entire Shri Shri University family, we are deeply grateful to you for taking your time to preside on the 10th convocation of Shri Shri University. Shri Atanu Sabyasachi Nayak Ji, Honorable Minister, Food Supplies and Consumer Welfare Cooperation and Higher Education, Government of Odisha. Mr. Joe Linen, former member of the European Parliament, Shri Ajit Kumar Singh Ji, Honorable Lokayukta, Government of Odisha, all members of the Board of Governors, Academic Council, Advisory Board members, members of the Board of Studies, trustees of the Art of Living, all colleagues from Shri Shri University, Vice Chancellor Dr. B.R. Sharma, and all team members, deans, directors, heads of states, all delegates, guests, partners from the industry who have joined us today, partners from the Navy and the Indian Air Force and Army who are here with us today, media partners, proud parents and family members of the graduating students, and most of all, the graduating batch of 2023. Hearty congratulations on this momentous occasion of your graduation from your undergrad and postgrad programs. We meet here today on the heels of a historic occasion that happened just a few weeks ago in the city of Washington, D.C., when Puja Gurudev presided and convened a once-in-a-lifetime World Culture Festival held on the National Mall in front of the Capitol, where over 1.1 million people gathered from 160 countries of the world for 3 days to share their spirit of unity in diversity, the respect for humanity, and with a promise to make the world a better place. And in Shri Shri University, we are so proud to owe our parentage to this Art of Living Foundation, whose work around the world is transformational, sustainable, and truly global in its impact. So it is little surprise that Shri Shri University, which is one arm of Art of Living, would progress in such a rapid manner in a short span of 10 years. The report that was read by Dr. Sharma and the detailed proceedings that are available on the website are but a reflection of the commitment that the Shri Shri University team has in making our university a global center of excellence and a preferred destination for education for students from around the world. It is our promise to make Shri Shri University a destination where the best of the world come to Odisha and the best of Odisha go to the world. And this gathering we have today is a representation of that. We have guests here from over 20 countries in person, and the whole world is watching our convocation live. We are committed to ensure that we continue our foray in research, academic excellence, focus on emerging technologies, focus on holistic and futuristic healthcare solutions, and build a campus, build an institution which will stay a model of how education should be imparted and how learning can happen for not only Odisha and India, but for the whole world. And so the coming years look very exciting. The iconic tower, which is coming up on our campus here, we are told will be the tallest academic building in the whole world, with 14 floors dedicated to medical faculties, other science faculties, and building a center of excellence that thrives in dynamic entrepreneurship and a spirit of enterprise as well. The coming years look so exciting that I have no doubt that what we achieved in the last 10 years, we will achieve in the coming 3 years, and therefore the coming decade will be exponentially growing for us. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the entire community of friends and well-wishers around the world who have been a great pillar of support for Shri Shri University in every way. It is your energy, your good wishes and your support that is making us gallop ahead with great success and many achievements. Just today, Pujya Gurudev inaugurated 8 centers of excellence with focus on cyber defense, robotics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, on sports physiology, performance enhancement, case study management. So the scope of our activities is very diverse, and I'm very proud that our team has taken the decisive step to ensure that we implement the NEP in full spirit, in full letter and spirit. We recently have a task force which has got constituted, and in the coming years, all students studying in Shri Shri University will get the benefit of all the unique and disruptive ideas of the National Education Policy. I would like to congratulate the entire team of Shri Shri University, led by Dr. B.R. Sharma here, and the entire team of deans, directors, heads of departments, and all team members and students, faculty members who have worked very hard, very dedicatedly, very committedly, and with a deep sense of passion for bringing value-based and excellence in education to our students. So I think a big hand of applause is due to the entire team for a really fantastic year. And we always say this year is up to now, because from here on it is going to be even better and better. To all the graduating students, I would like to say it's great to have you back on campus, and we are so delighted with your success. We are cheering for you now, and we will cheer for you forever. This is your home. Keep coming back to us, keep coming back to learn, and keep coming back to grow your campus. We have, I'm sure, given you the most incredible values which will hold you in good stead in your life from here on. We are always, the gates of Shri Shri University and our hearts are always open to welcome you. So keep coming back. Heartiest congratulations to all of you. Heartiest congratulations to all the gold medalists and the members of the winners of the ones on whom we are conferring the honoris causa. It is a matter of great pride for us. With these words, I would like to say that in Shri Shri University, with the commitment we have and with the vision and guidance that Gurudev is guiding us with, I think sky is not the limit for what we can achieve. With this promise, with this resolve, and with this undertaking of responsibility, we are moving ahead with full vigor and full enthusiasm. So congratulations to the graduating batch. Wish you all the very best, and thank you to all the guests and supporters and well-wishers of Shri Shri University who are here with us today. Namaste. Jai Gurudev, Jai Jagannath, Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. We will now commence the conferment of honorary doctorates, honoris causa. This year, we are honored to announce 2 recipients for this prestigious degree. Vaidya Shri Devinder Trigunaji, Ayurvedacharya, and Mr. Sudarshan Patnaik ji, International Sand Artist. May I now invite Professor Deepa Vinay, Executive Registrar, to introduce the recipients of the honorary doctorate to the Honorable Vice Chancellor for the degree presentation and to read the accompanying citations.
I request His Eminence, Shri Vaidya Devendra Trigunaji, Padma Bhushan, Shri Sudarshan Patnaik, Padam Shri, to please rise. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, I present before you His Eminence, Shri Vaidya Devendra Triguna, Padma Bhushan, and Shri Sudarshan Patnaik, Padam Shri, for degree of Honorary Doctor, Honoris Causa, to be awarded by Shri Shri University, to which I pray that they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Vice Chancellor of Shri Shri University, I admit you all to the honorary doctorate honoris causa, and I charge you that ever in your life, thought, action, and conversation, you prove yourself worthy of the same.
Shri Vaidya Devendra Triguna is internationally acclaimed Ayurvedic doctor who has also served as the honorary physician to the President of India. He is the President of All India Ayurvedic Congress and a Vice President of Central Councils of Indian Medicines. He sits in the Central Council for Research in Ayurveda for Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and the Ayurveda Pharmacopoeia Committee of Government of India. The Government of India awarded him the 4th highest civilian honor of Padma Shri in 1999 and the 3rd highest honor Padma Bhushan in 2009. He was also honored by Sri Lankan Health Minister. Shri Shri University is pleased to bestow upon Vaidya Devendra Triguna Padma Bhushan with the degree of honorary causa for his distinguished career and attainment occurred over the years on this day, November 8, 2023, and pray to Gurudev to shower his blessing of health, happiness, and prosperity upon him and his family in days to come.
परम श्रद्धेय अनंत विभूषित श्री श्री रविशंकर जी, यहाँ के उड़ीसा के मंत्री हायर एजुकेशन के, यहाँ के लोकायुक्त अजीत जी, वाइस चांसलर श्री शर्मा जी, और यहाँ मैडम कुलकर्णी जी रजिस्ट्रार, और मेरी अपनी छोटी बहन श्री भानु दीदी जी, और जितने आज हम सब लोग यहाँ एकत्रित हुए हैं इस ऐसे फंक्शन में, जब बच्चों को हम यूजी दे रहे हैं, पीएचडी का दे रहे हैं, सबको मेरी बहुत बहुत बधाई। श्री श्री रविशंकर जी से मेरा संबंध शायद जब वो बाल्यकाल में थे तभी से है, शायद आज मुझको लगता है कि शायद 50 साल तो हो गए होंगे, 74 से। और मैंने देखा कि किस प्रकार उन्होंने भारतीय संस्कृति को, योग को, आयुर्वेद को, भारतीय संस्कृति को किस प्रकार ना कि देश में पूरे विश्व में वो लेकर गए हैं। तो इसलिए मैं उनको एक संत के रूप में देखता हूँ, जो कि पूरे विश्व में भारतीय संस्कृति को, आयुर्वेद को, ज्योतिष को, सबको लेकर गए। आज मैंने 2-3 प्रोग्राम्स उनके देखे। पहले एक दफ़ा बेंगलोर में देखा था, जब उनका रजत जयंती समारोह हुआ था, और 10 लाख से ज़्यादा लोग वहाँ एकत्रित थे, पूरी दुनिया से लोग थे। एक चीफ मिनिस्टर वहाँ आए हुए थे, उन्होंने कहा कि लाखों लोग हमारी भी मीटिंग्स में आते हैं, लेकिन वहाँ हज़ारों पुलिस होती है जो उनको कंट्रोल करती है। आज यहाँ 10 लाख लोग बैठे हुए हैं और एक भी पुलिस नहीं है, सारे वॉलंटियर्स कंट्रोल करें और इक्विपमेंट ऑफ साइलेंस है। ये बहुत बड़ी बात थी। दिल्ली में मैंने नोएडा वाला देखा, इतना बड़ा शो था, शायद दुनिया में इतना बड़ा शो नहीं हुआ होगा। उसमें भी पता नहीं शायद 30 लाख लोग थे, ज़्यादा होंगे। और अभी भी एक प्रोग्राम भी वाशिंगटन में हुआ, शायद वो हिस्ट्री में अमेरिका का सबसे बड़ा प्रोग्राम होगा। 11 लाख लोग वाशिंगटन में एक ही दिन में। तो ये तो जो गुरुजी का प्यार है बच्चों के साथ, जैसे ये यूनिवर्सिटी ऐसा यूनिवर्सिटी है जो बच्चों को पढ़ाई के साथ साथ में उनको संस्कार भी दे रही है। ये संस्कार बाकी जगह भारत की यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में नहीं मिलते, वहाँ नॉर्मल पढ़ाई तो मिलती है लेकिन संस्कार नहीं मिलते। तो जो बच्चे यहाँ से पढ़ कर जाएंगे वो हमारे एम्बेसडर्स होंगे पूरे विश्व के लिए, देश के लिए, चाहे वो यूजी के हों, पीजी के हों, पीएचडी के हों। तो मैं बच्चों को आज बधाई देता हूँ। मैं बहुत समय नहीं लूँगा, लेकिन मेरा विश्वास है कि गुरुजी की प्रेरणा, गुरुजी का आशीर्वाद, श्री श्री जी का, ना कि यहाँ के लिए मैंने बेंगलोर वहाँ का भी देखा है किस प्रकार वहाँ भी अच्छी संस्था चल रही है। पूरे विश्व में जिस प्रकार वो लोगों को शांति, कितना उन्होंने शांति को देखा, मैंने बहुत सारे देखा। आज अगर ये इज़राइल और इसका अपना हमास का अगर ये होगा और यूक्रेन और रशिया का, तो ये गुरु जी के प्रयास से ही वहाँ शांति आ सकती है, मेरा ये अपना मानना है। तो मैं उनसे भी प्रार्थना करूँगा कि पूरे विश्व में शांति के लिए इसमें अग्रसर हों ताकि हमको शांति मिले। मैं आज 2 दिन के बाद धन्वंतरी जयंती भी है शुक्रवार को, पूरे विश्व के अंदर तकरीबन 100 देशों के अंदर धन्वंतरी जयंती मनाई जा रही है। भारत सरकार का बहुत बड़ा प्रयास है ये। जब से हमारे प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी आए हैं, उन्होंने आयुर्वेद को, भारतीय संस्कृति को बहुत बढ़ाया है। मैं उनका भी पुनः धन्यवाद करूंगा। हमारी मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ जो आयुष है, उसके अंदर वैद्य जो है वो भारत सरकार में सचिव है। ये पहली दफ़ा हुआ कि वैद्य को भारत सरकार का सचिव बनाया, और वो तकरीबन 7 वर्ष तक सचिव बनेंगे, ऐसा उनका संभावना है। मैं आपको धन्वंतरी जयंती की भी बधाई देता हूँ और दीपावली की भी शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ कि आप सब लोगों का स्वास्थ्य अच्छा हो, हम दीपावली शुभ तरीके से मनाएं। किस प्रकार हम कोविड से निकले हैं, और यहाँ का जो हॉस्पिटल था वो भी उड़ीसा सरकार ने कोविड के रूप में इसको घोषित किया था। यहाँ पूरा जो हमारी फैसिलिटी थी आयुर्वेद की, उन्होंने किस प्रकार काम किया, मैं उनको भी बधाई देता हूँ। मैं पुनः इस यहाँ की सारी फैसिलिटी को बधाई देता हूँ। गुरुदेव जी को मैं पुनः उनको चरण स्पर्श करता हूँ। धन्यवाद। जय आयुर्वेद, जय जगन्नाथ।
Thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to present Shri Sudarshan Patnaik ji. I request Sudarshan Patnaik ji to please come on the dais. Okay. Shri Sudarshan Patnaik is an Indian sand artist of international repute. The Government of India honored him with the Padam Shri, India's 4th highest civilian award, for his seashore and sand art. Shri Sudarshan Patnaik was also awarded the People's Choice Award at Sand Sculpturing World Cup 2014 at Atlantic City, USA, and in February 2017, he broke the Guinness Book of World Record for making the world's largest sand castle, which was located on Puri Beach, Odisha. He was also the first Indian to win the Italian Sand Art Award in Italy. He established the Golden Sand Art Institute, which is the first of its kind in India. His sculptures includes environmental crisis, famous festivals, national integrity and religious tolerance, awareness campaign, and plethora of other themes. Shri Shri University is pleased to bestow upon Sudarshan Patnaik Padam Shri with a degree of honoris causa for his distinguished career and attainment occurred over the years on this day, November 8th, 2023, and pray Gurudev to shower his blessing of health, happiness, and prosperity upon him and his family in days to come. Now I request Patnaik ji if you want to say something. Would you like to say something? Okay.
प्रणाम गुरुदेव जी और उपस्थित ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर्स और डायस में जो गेस्ट हैं सबको मेरा प्रणाम। मेरे लिए आज मेरे ज़िंदगी में ऑनर से ब्लेसिंग्स बहुत बड़ा है और वो ब्लेसिंग्स मुझे गुरुदेव जी से मिला, ये मेरे लिए सबसे बड़ा ब्लेसिंग्स है। और मैं कुछ जगन्नाथ जी के पास प्रे करता हूँ कि जितने सारे स्टूडेंट्स उनकी जो अचीवमेंट है और हमारा स्टेट के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा प्राइड है कि श्री श्री यूनिवर्सिटी जैसा जो ग्लोबली अराउंड द वर्ल्ड लोग जानते हैं और आज हमारा स्टेट में इतना अचीव हो रहा है, वो हम सब लोग के लिए बहुत बड़ा प्राइड है। अभी मैं यूएस टूर पे था, जो गुरुदेव जी का जो प्रोग्राम था वो इतना बड़ा प्रोग्राम था कि मैं एज एन आर्टिस्ट मेरे लिए भी बहुत बड़ा प्राउड था कि इंडिया से था और इतना बड़ा प्रोग्राम वाशिंगटन डीसी में हुआ था। थैंक यू। जय जगन्नाथ।
Thank you very much and congratulations, sir. Now I request Mr. Guru Prasad Dash, Ms. Nivedita Roy, Ms. Sipra Ram, Mr. Gopi Krishna Panda, and Ms. Mona Lisa Patel the research scholar of Faculty of Management Studies of Shri Shri University to please rise so that degree can be conferred on you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, I present before you the 5 research scholars of the Faculty of Management Studies of Shri Shri Universities who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of PhD, to which I pray that they may be admitted.
By virtue of authority vested in me as Vice Chancellor of Shri Shri University, I admit you all to the PhD degree, and I entrust you that ever in your life, thought, action, and conversation you prove yourself worthy of the same.
I request Mr. Guru Prasad Dash to please come on the dais and receive the degree. Guru Prasad Dash. I request dignitaries on the dais to please award him degree. Nivedita Roy. Miss Chipra. Mr. Gopi Krishna Panda. And Miss Mona Lisa Patel. Now it is turn for the gold medal. अच्छा, Mona Lisa, आपका नहीं हुआ? Now it is turn for the gold medals. So I request the recipient of gold medal of Shri Shri University to rise from their seat. I'll give the names. The first one is Dagapati Sindura Lakshmi Krishna, Anshula Sharma, Bijoy Podel, Om Vishwas Jadhav, Arushi Bahera, Hemant Kumar Panda, चैतन्य त्रिपाठी, सतपुड़ा रॉय, मिराजकर नेहा, काजल दोषी, नित्यानंद पति, शिवांगी मित्रा, माधुरी के, अभिषी सरकार, पूजा रानी साहू, मीता रानी पंडा, बरखा, वर्षा मिश्रा, आर्यन नायक, लकी अग्रवाल, मिस्ट्री अक्षत अंकुर, एंड कस्तूरी चौधरी, पूजा कानूनगो, शुभांगी चंद, पूर्वी नंदा, मेधापन, wait a minute, and Anjum Kaushal. The first one, Dugapati Sundara Lakshmi, she is topper MBA HR specialization. Next, Anshula Sharma, topper MBA marketing specialization. Vijay Podel, topper MBA overall finance specialization. Om Vishwas Jadhav, I request parents of Om Vishwas Jadhav to please come on the dais. Parents of Om Vishwas Jadhav. Arushi Bahera. She is topper BCom. From the Faculty of Health and Wellness, Hemant Kumar Panda. टॉपर MA योगा, चैतन्य त्रिपाठी, ही इज टॉपर MSc। हाँ अच्छा, ये कौन है? बहुत टाइम लगा रहा है। सतपुड़ा रॉय, टॉपर BSc योगा। क्या है? अभी बुलाते हैं, रुक जाओ। चैतन्य त्रिपाठी, टॉपर MSc योगा। मिराजकर नेहा बालकृष्णा, टॉपर MSc ऑस्टियोपैथी। गई चैतन्य त्रिपाठी, गई आगे। काजल दोषी, टॉपर BSc ऑस्टियोपैथी। From Faculty of Arts, Communication and Indic Studies, from Faculty of Arts, Communication and Indic Studies, the first recipient is Nityanandpati, topper MA English. Shivangi Mitra, topper BA Honors English. माधुरी के, टॉपर MA संस्कृत। के टॉपर MA संस्कृत। अभिषी सरकार, टॉपर BVA स्पेशलाइजेशन इन पेंटिंग। पूजा रानी साहू, टॉपर MPA ओडिसी डांस। मीता रानी पांडा, टॉपर BPA हिंदुस्तानी वोकल। Barkha, topper MA Hindu Studies. Now it is turn for Faculty of Science. From Faculty of Science, the first medal goes to Barsha Mishra, topper Masters of Computer Applications. The next is Aryan Nayak, topper BSc Honors Physics. The next one is Lucky Agrawal, topper BSc Honors Data Science. I request parents of Lucky Agrawal to please come on the dais. Lucky Agrawal, parents of Lucky Agrawal. Mistry Akshat Ankur, topper BSc Honors Computer Science. Kabuki Chaudhary, topper BSc Honors Environmental Science. From Faculty of Agriculture, the first medal goes to Pooja Kanungo, topper BSc Honors Agriculture. Shubhangi Chand, topper BSc Honors Horticulture. Purvi Nanda, topper BSc Honors Agribusiness. From Faculty of Contemplative and Behavioral Sciences, Honors Psychology.
My name is Vinam Kaushal. आपने खाली गलत बोला. Vinam.
Here it is written Vinum. Thank you very much.
It's an honor and a privilege to introduce our guest of honor, Mr. Joe Leinen, a distinguished figure in European politics. He is also a valued member of the Board of Advisors at Sri Sri University. Mr. Leinen's remarkable career has been marked by his unwavering commitment to the European ideal, environmental advocacy, and his active role in shaping the future of the European Union. Mr. Leinen's journey as a German politician and a former member of the European Parliament, uninterrupted for 20 years, has been characterized by his dedication to the values of unity and cooperation. He has been a steadfast member of the Social Democratic Party, contributing to the Party of European Socialists, a true champion of the European ideal, and a dedicated advocate for environmental causes. May I now invite Mr. Joe Leinen to address the gathering, please.
Good evening, namaskar. Gurudev, Honorable Minister, and then I make it short, all of you, and especially all the students. Good evening. What a wonderful ceremony that we are witnessing tonight. I could follow the development of Sri Sri University from far away in Europe because Professor Kulkarni sent me again and again photos. But I must say I'm overwhelmed to be here since midday, what I have seen. And it is such an honor and a pleasure for me to be part of this 10th convocation. I'm really overwhelmed, and congratulations to everybody who has contributed to this success. We heard what has been achieved in less than 10 years. This university among the 200 best universities in the world, in some ranks about the best among the 10 in India, and even the second best in some areas. I'm not astonished, because I have seen in Bangalore the schools of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. I have never seen kids so engaged, so excited, such open eyes, such a smile, such a happiness, such a willingness to learn something. And I think you students, you live the same thing here on Sri Sri University. I think you have chosen the best university in the world. Yeah, you have so many disciplines that you teach, from research to teaching, and then of course incubating what you have learned. I think that's very modern, that you don't go out of the university and not know what to do in life, but that you get help to make a start-up and serve with what you found out for your community, yeah, for the nation, if not for the whole world. And I have seen already first examples, and tomorrow morning we have the exhibition of everything that was already done so far. I was active myself very long time in sustainable development because I come from a very small village. My parents have been local farmers, and going out in the big cities and seeing all the pollution that was against really what I believed would be right. And therefore, I was Minister of Environment. I chaired the Environment Committee in the European Parliament. And I must congratulate you that this university has a comprehensive sustainable concept. I saw what you do for water management, for waste management, for renewable energy use, and so on and so on. And I think that's the future. That's really building a ground for the future of here and everywhere else. It has to be copied, what you do here. Now, I make it short because you heard already many speeches. I think this university is combining old wisdom, like the Ayurvedic medicine, with new knowledge, machine learning, robotics, and so on. So from the past, what you have learned in this country over some thousand years, to today and tomorrow, what we have to learn to live better in this planet with 8-9 billion people, there the ground is really done on this university. And maybe to be short, I think that India has a message to bring to the world. You saw the G20, the one planet, the one family, the one world. And indeed, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar is a perfect ambassador of these three ideals. And we have seen him so many times in Brussels, in the European Parliament, with a lot of excitement for many people. So the message is spreading. Who has known yoga 20 years ago in Europe? Nearly nobody. It was really a small part of population. Today, in schools, they have yoga. And who has known Ayurveda 20 years ago? It was expensive. Today, it is getting common. And therefore, I think what Sri Sri Ravi Shankar has done with the World Forum for Ethics in Business, with Art of Living, this wonderful cultural festival in Washington, where I was part as well, unheard, unprecedented, that was so wonderful, bring the world together around culture. So again, tonight, I think there is a message on the world. A better life is possible. A better world is possible. And you are the embryonic nutshell of what we want to aspire and achieve in the future. So I wish this academic year 22-23 all the best, and the students all success for your studies and later for the career in your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words. May I request everybody to remain seated? We are privileged to have with us our esteemed chief guest, Shri Atanu Sabyasachi Nayak ji, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha. Shri Nayak is a multifaceted personality encompassing roles as a dedicated social worker, veteran politician, philanthropist, and an esteemed educationist. Since 2004, he has served as a legislator in the Odisha Legislative Assembly, representing Kendrapada district. His background in arts, law, and management is further enriched by his experience in journalism as a special correspondent with premier dailies. He has held significant ministerial positions in Odisha, including Ministry of Power, Health and Family Welfare, and Information and Public Relations. Currently, as a cabinet minister, he presides over the Department of Cooperation, Food Supplies and Consumer Welfare, as well as the Department of Higher Education. Shri Nayak's contributions extend beyond politics. He is the state president of Bharat Scouts and Guides, Odisha State Branch, also serves as trustee secretary of the Kalinga Foundation Trust, which awards the prestigious UNESCO Kalinga Prize for the popularization of science. His commendable expertise in managing natural calamities, particularly during 99 super cyclone in Odisha, is a testament to his commitment. Shri Nayak continues to enrich the lives of Odisha's citizens through his welfare initiatives and writings on social issues. May I request our chief guest, Honorable Minister Shri Atanu Sabyasachi Nayak ji, to kindly address the gathering.
Tenth convocation of Sri Sri University. Attraction of this evening is the presence of Pujya Gurudev. Mo Pujya Gurudev को एठी प्रणाम करुछि. We have with honorable guest Justice Ajit Singh, Chairperson Lokayukta Odisha, And we have guest of honor, Mr. Joe Linen, President of this university, Professor Rajita Kulkarni, VC Professor B.R. Sarmaji, Executive Register Professor Deepa Vinay, members of the Board of Governors, recipients of honoris causa, medal winners and graduating students, invitees, deans, directors, members of faculty and staff, dear students, parents, alumni, media persons, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to everybody. I am both privileged and blessed to be here. Privileged because we have all assembled here on the occasion of 10th convocation of this university. And blessed because I am, as all of us are, in the serene, radiant, blissful and profound presence of Gurudev Ji. Such rare experience makes me speechless, but I shall always cherish this moment. As such, this university is a happy university which makes one happier. Its campus, location and ecosystem touch me deeply. One naturally gets moved by the university's green, clean, pristine and vibrant personality. Let me add something personal here. A part of the address of this university is Orilo. The name of my village is also Orilo, which is far away from Bhubaneswar, 150 kilometers. I have reasons to feel more blessed, thanks to the university authorities for inviting. As we all know, the enactment of Sri University Act could be possible because of the initiative, good wishes and vision of our dynamic Chief Minister Sri Naveen Patnaik ji, who gives great emphasis on higher education. By way of 5T, Odisha is now being considered as a national hub of higher education, which has great institutes like IIT, IIM, AIMS, NLU and so on. It shall be proper to mention here that only during the regime of Naveen Patnaik ji, all the private universities of Odisha, including this Sri University, could come up. The present age is the age of knowledge society, where knowledge is considered power. Gurudev Ji has penned a wonderful book on intimate note. In that book, which is more of a grantha and shastra, he has stated both pure knowledge and applied knowledge matter. Applied knowledge without pure knowledge remains weak, and pure knowledge without application will remain unfulfilled. Gurudev Ji does not stop at knowledge. He also speaks of love and compassion. That means a lot. Individuals and institutions should otherwise themselves must show empathy. Sri Sri itself is an example of an empathetic institution. It tries to combine the best of the East and the West. Its tagline, learn, lead and serve, is so relevant. Sri Sri offers courses in a vast range of disciplines: art, science, commerce, yoga and dance, spiritual, herbal and digital, etc., which are socially useful, holistic, value integrated, future fit, rooted, cosmopolitan and innovative. I have reasons to hope that students who have passed out and shall come out of the university will prove themselves as scholars of substance, citizens of worth, professionals of characters and human beings of conscience in days to come. Once again, congratulations to the decorated students. And last, I had a long discussion with VC of this university. They have gone ahead of this nursing and some important courses in Ayurveda. Our government is ready to cooperate. You Sri universities should go ahead, and with the leadership of our beloved Chief Minister Sri Naveen Patnaik, we are ready to cooperate and to keep the university in a high degree in whole of the country. Thank you all. Jai Gurudev.
Thank you very much, sir. Before we commence with the conferment of the master's and the bachelor's degree, I would like to say a few words. Convocation is indeed a bittersweet moment in a student's life. The joy of achievement, the excitement of opportunities, the thrill of a new beginning is interspersed with nostalgia and leaving behind some of the most memorable times that you've had here on the campus. Dear students, as you stand on the cusp of the next chapter of your lives, look forward with hope and aspiration and keep these beautiful memories in a special corner of your heart. We will now commence with the conferment of bachelor's and master's degree. I request all the recipients of the respective degrees to rise and stand wherever they are. Please rise and stand, all the students. I now request Professor Deepa Vinay, Executive Registrar, to present the graduates to Honorable Vice Chancellor for the award of the degree.
I request a student of Faculty of Management Studies, MBA, BBA, BCom Honors, Faculty of Health and Wellness, MA Yoga, MSc Yoga, MSc Osteopathy, BSc Yoga, BSc Osteopathy, Faculty of Science, Master of Computer Applications, BSc Honors Computer Science, BSc Honors Data Science, BSc Honors Physics, BSc Honors Environmental Science, Faculty of Arts, Communication and Indic Studies, MA English, MPA Odissi Dance, MA Sanskrit, MA Hindu Studies, BPA Odissi Dance, BPA Hindustani Vocal, BBA Painting, BA Honors English, BFA Animation, and from Faculty of Agriculture, BSc Honors in Agriculture, BSc Honors in Horticulture, BSc Honors in Agribusiness, from Faculty of Architect, Bachelor of Architect, and from Faculty of Contemplative and Behavioral Sciences, MSc in Psychology and Contemplative Studies, BSc Honors in Psychology and Contemplative Studies of Shri Shri University. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, I present the student of the above faculties whose names are set out in the list and have been examined and found qualified for the respective degree to which I pray that they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Vice Chancellor of Shri Shri University, I admit you all to the respective degree and entrust you that ever in your life, thought, action, and conversation you prove yourself worthy of the same.
Sir. Now, I request a student to please take the oath. We, the graduates of Shri Shri University, Cuttack, Odisha, do hereby pledge that we shall in thoughts, word and deed endeavors to become scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties and any sphere of the social life, that in all circumstances we shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our university in the nation, and that we shall devote all our energies to promote the unity and secular ideal of our country and utilize our knowledge and wisdom in the service of our motherland and the humanity at large. Thank you very much. Now you can take your seats, please.
Thank you, Professor Deepa. Many congratulations to all the students. Now it's time for the most awaited part of the convocation, a message from the founder and lifetime president of Sri Sri University.
ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानेकमूर्ते निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्ते. Honorable Chief Guest Sri Atanu Sabyasachi ji, Mr. Joe Lennon, and our dear Justice Ajit Singh ji, and the real pillar of our university, our President Rajita Kulkarni ji, and Vice Chancellor Sharma, Vice Chancellor Sharma ji, day and night is so dedicated. From day one, he has been in this institution to grow the institution to higher heights. And all the dean and faculties, my dear students, just now you took the oath, right? It should not be oath from the lips. It has to be commitment from our heart. The sign of a good character, a good person, is that they're committed to greater cause in life. And that is again the real sign of education. See, where you have a broader vision for yourself and for the world. Now with these ideals that you are moving into the world, for the better future for you and the society as well. Because see, our individual future, individual happiness is very much linked to the societal or national, international circumstances and situations. You cannot say, I will prosper when everybody around you is not prosperous. You cannot say, I am happy when the whole world is collapsing around you. So we have a social responsibility. So today what has happened? In Europe, in Russia, I would say these are all result of not right type of education. War gets generated in the minds of people. A perceived threat creates conflict, and narrow-mindedness will fuel it even more. And this is what is happening in the world. And it takes so much time to build. It doesn't take much time to destroy. What we see in the television, in the news today, such destruction happening in one part of the world affects the entire globe. An unethical way of experiments and careless attitude in biotechnology has created disaster for the whole world at what we saw in the COVID. Though many institutions, many organizations have been raising their voice, but the truth has been suppressed and slowly it starts coming up again. It was not a natural phenomenon, but a man-made disaster. I would say this is all the result of lack of commitment, lack of character building, lack of consciousness, empathy, compassion, and broader vision. But you here in this university are so fortunate with 47 different faculties. You have a strong foundation of ethics, of morality, of compassion, of brotherhood, sisterhood. I can't say only brotherhood. Sisters will be unhappy. Today we have to be very gender fair. Gender equality has been there in this country from time immemorial. And I'm glad there are a large number of students here also from, from the fairer section. Yeah, you have to be fair to the fair section. I'm happy they're also doing the best in women empowerment programs and in caring for many social projects. Anyone will be thoroughly impressed who would walk through the exhibition that I did today, in all these faculties, in all these different disciplines, whether it's agriculture, it's architecture, or it's technology, artificial intelligence. It's really impressive work you do. And this is the real sign of youth. Youth, the sign of youth is you have a smile, you have enthusiasm, you are ready to take challenges. I see all these qualities very much vibrant among our youth, very, very much alive in our youth here. And this is the art of living. This is just the art of living. Now, you have a responsibility now. You have to put a smile on everybody else also. As I said, if it's a small टिमटिमाता हुआ एक दिया हो तो वो वहीं बुझ जाएगा, मगर ये इससे ऐसी बड़ी आग लगी तो वो पूरा जंगल के जंगल खा जाता है. इस तरह से हमें जहाँ ठंडे पड़ गए वहाँ आग लगाना चाहिए, जहाँ आग लगी हुई है वहाँ ठंडा करना चाहिए हमको. ये दोनों काम आप सब लोग कर सकते हो. भारत की श्रेष्ठता यही है, हमारे पास अध्यात्म ज्ञान है और सदियों पुरानी संस्कृति है. इन दोनों को साथ लेके हम चलें. आज दुनिया को हम रास्ता दिखाने वाले बने हुए हैं. अब दुनिया के हर कोने से मांग आ रही है, आपकी यूनिवर्सिटी से युवाओं को हम जगह देंगे, आप यहाँ भेजिए. We have an offer of 500 English teachers, offer for 500 teachers who can go and teach in United States of America today. I just asked the girl who topped in English, said, would you like to go abroad to US? She said, no, I would like to be here. In some way, that's also good, that you are very वो भारतीयता अपना पेट्रियोटिज्म है. साथ में हमारे पुराना एक उद्गार है वेदों में, कृण्वन्तो विश्वमार्यम, माने पूरे जगत को श्रेष्ठ जन हम बनाएंगे. हम बना सकते हैं कि हमारे पास वो दोनों विद्या है, ज्ञान भी है, विज्ञान भी है, और इन दोनों के साथ एक द्रवीभूत हृदय भी है. द्रवित हृदय और तीक्ष्ण बुद्धि और नियति, ये साथ में हो, एक नियत हो जीवन में, हम कुछ भी संभव कर सकते हैं. आई एम वेरी ग्लैड टू सी दैट यू हैव सो मेनी इनोवेशंस इन दिस कैंपस एंड आई विश यू डू मोर. वी हैव 47 disciplines and with such a star of faculties here and with the management, such a great management team and advisory board, I'm sure you will have 100 courses in the years to come, very soon. 100 different disciplines. और एक और बात है, जो स्टूडेंट ग्रेजुएट होके जा रहे हैं, आपका ये ऋण है यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए. वो पता है क्या है? जिस पथ पर आप गए उस पथ पर और लोगों को प्रेरणा देना है। अभी एक वृक्ष जब पक जाता है या एक वृक्ष एक जगह से निकल जाता है, वहाँ 5 और वृक्ष लगाने का हमारा देश का एक पुरातन पद्धति है। तो आप जब अलग अलग जगह जा रहे हो, काम करने वाले हो, आप सबके साथ एक जिम्मेदारी है, कम से कम 5 व्यक्तियों को आप बोलिए चलो आप इस यूनिवर्सिटी के साथ जुड़ो, यहाँ पर आप पढ़ो। ये काम करोगे क्या? हाँ? Will you all encourage at least 5 students, 5 young people who are waiting to blossom? Will you be catalyst in their blossoming? How many of you say yes? Raise your hand, let me see. Graduates? Not everybody is raising their hand. क्या बीच में क्या हो रहा भाई? Once again, will you all recommend your friends to study in this university? Oh, good. That's what you need to do. You know, have more and more students get this knowledge. हमने सुना इस देश के बड़े बड़े यूनिवर्सिटी में लोग मानसिक अस्वस्थता से जूझ रहे हैं। दुनिया भर के अलग अलग यूनिवर्सिटी में ये समस्या है। यहाँ पर आप लोग सब एक ऐसी एक भूमिका पर, एक वेदिके पर आप खड़े हो जहाँ पर आपको सब तरह की प्रोग्रेस के लिए, उन्नति के लिए एक आस्पद है, एक मौका है, और ये ऐसे ही बढ़ता जाए। आप सब लोग प्रसन्न रहिए और आपके द्वारा आपके परिवार, देश और दुनिया को मंगल हो। इतना ही कहते हुए आप सबको फिर से एक बार हमारा बहुत बहुत शुभकामना और आशीर्वाद। ओम शांति।
Thank you very much, Gurudev, for your words of inspiration and wisdom, which will remain in our hearts for years to come. May I now request Professor Deepa to propose a vote of thanks.
Respected Shri Shri Gurudev Ji, President of Shri Shri University, Madam Rajita Kulkarni Ji, our Chief Guest Shri Atanu Sabyasachi Nayak Ji, Guest of Honor Mr. Joe Lennon, H.G. Harsha Ji, Shri Vinod Kumar Menon, Professor Shripad Karmakar, Vice Admiral R.K. Patnaik, Bhanu Didi, Sudarshan Patnaik Ji, Trigun Ji, distinguished guests, members of Shri Shri family, and our pride students. Convocation is a celebration of hard work, dedication, and the pursuit of knowledge. It marks a significant milestone in the lives of our graduates. Gurudev, your inspiring words, presence, and blessings are instrumental in making this day more memorable and prestigious for all of us. On behalf of Shri Shri University, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our beloved President, Madam Rajita Kulkarni Ji, for making 10th convocation ceremony a resounding success. Your presence, wisdom, and support added a special touch to this momentous occasion, and we are truly honored to have you here with us. Thanks is a very small word. For Bhanu Didi, your dedication to promoting well-being, harmony, and the deeper understanding of the self is truly a gift to the world. I am thankful to all the dignitaries, those who are present here. I am thankful to all the students, because without you, this event would not have been possible. And my special thanks to each member of Shri Shri University family for making 10th convocation ceremony a memorable and special event. We are grateful for your participation and support. Now I request Guruji to please declare the 10th convocation closed.
10th convocation is closed now.
I request everyone to kindly rise and stand for our national anthem. Let's everybody rise together for our national anthem. Check, check, yeah. Please be seated. To capture the memory of these wonderful moments, may I now request Gurudev, chief guests and all the dignitaries on the stage to please come forward for a group photograph. Everybody please settle down in your seat. All the students please sit down in your seat. We'll be having a group picture where you are seated. Everybody please sit down. All the dignitaries, all the deans, requesting everyone to please be seated in your seats. Everyone who is standing behind, please move aside or please be seated. Please be seated. Everyone who is standing, please be seated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Everybody, let us all rise and please stand at your seat for the convocation procession. Please remain standing at your places until the procession departs. Okay, may please take your seat for 2 more minutes. All the students particularly, you have very important announcements for your degrees. Please be seated. All graduating students, after 10 minutes, you are requested to proceed towards Atreya block, first floor, to collect your degrees in person and after that you can return your robes. So all graduating students, after 10 minutes, you will proceed towards Atreya block, first floor, to collect your degrees. All the guests are, whoever is here, everyone is invited to Kaivalya, our dining hall, later on, to please have dinner with us. And I request Alumni Association Coordinator Tanshri Bishnoi for the important announcement.
Many congratulations to the graduating batch, and on behalf of the SSU Alumni Association, I invite you to, as you're collecting the degree, you will see a QR code there. Please scan the QR code. This will allow us to help share information with you that will help us onboard you into the SSU Alumni Portal, which will be a platform where you can not only interact with the vast alumni network of SSU, but also we'll